Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wet my whistle.
Start. Too easy. Start your engines. Let's go. Part
What
two.
we got?
All right, let's get you into these NFL headlines first, and we'll start talking about some of the games coming up in the upcoming season. First of all, Rashee Rice, you dumb son of a dumbass. 30 days in jail. See, Malikah, we're going to have a conversation here because I don't know if this comes from just coming from a point. All right, let me start over. When you are a superstar, let's say in high school, especially football, especially if you came from places like Texas or Georgia or Oklahoma, where they really love they football, Cali, and you're treated like royalty and no one ever holds you accountable for anything, you tend to grow up not knowing how to take accountability for anything. So you are racing at high speeds on one of the busiest highways in Dallas, cause a multi-car wreck that leaves people injured. You run from the scene, escape jail time penalties and all that, get hit with okay, we're going to put you on probation type of situation. Cool. And then your stupid ass gets caught with weed in your system. And let's be honest, the day he got caught ain't the first time he was probably smoking weed. Oh. He's probably been smoking for a while and finally got caught.
Yeah.
I don't understand if it's a situation again of I feel entitled because I'm Rashee Rice and I can do what I want because I've been doing what I want all these years and I'm going to continue to do what I want, over the situation where you're just that damn dumb. Either it's arrogance or stupidity. It's one or the other.
I'm just going to say this. Nine out of 10 of the players, any 9 out of 10 are just as dumb as Rashee Rice. Because they have grown in a
been pampered.
In an environment that actually encourages them to feel entitled and better than anybody else. Because I mean, they have to feel like they're better. Yeah, they do. But that's on the field. When you out there walking around the street, you need to put your pants on one leg at a time like me. You just have to be a lot faster, stronger, and you got better hands, and so you got a job recognized. But as an individual, as a person, you causing accidents and running from a scene, you're no different than a scumbag. They're not bred that way. They're not bred that way. Okay, so we get that. So what kind of impact is this going to be? Well, I know he's going to miss the OTAs and the little mini spring camp.
There'll be no
workouts. Big deal. And no big deal.
I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Yeah.
If the NFL decides to suspend him a little bit longer, they could do that because they've been known to do that. If you get in trouble by the law, the NFL, it's like you get in trouble at school and you get suspended. It don't stop there because now you got to go home and deal with mom and pops. And that's why I think the NFL gonna probably add a little something to it. But
you think so?
Yeah.
You think that he might miss a couple of games?
I can see that, or a hell of a fine. Something's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna just leave it at that.
Okay. They're gonna spank that hand.
I think so. Okay. I think so. They need to if they don't, because otherwise 30 days in jail might not be shit to him. He might be doing it like Club Fed for the mafia people.
That's what somebody told me. Somebody
watching
said
TV, working out every day.
They're going to take him to the field so he can do his workouts. That's what they're accustomed to. You get in a little trouble, we still going to look out for you.
The only thing that's hurting him is that it happened in Texas. Had it happened in Kansas City, he'd probably really been good.
Oh, yeah.
But it happened in Texas, so they might put a little bit more pressure on him.
Okay.
But stupid move.
Yeah.
All right, other headlines of the NFL. Your man, the Giants are in the news. Not for the stories they want to be in the news for. So Jaxson Dart was at a pep assembly doing this political thing. Yeah.
Pep rally?
That's what they call it.
Like a political rally?
Yeah.
What was you doing there?
You're going to like this. Introducing the Orangeman himself.
He went out there and introduced
Donald Trump. Yeah. And Abdul Carter tweeted, I thought this was AI, man. He said, what are we doing, man?
No, is it AI?
No, it was real. It was real. So they thought.
What city was this?
In New York. Happened in New York. Donald Trump was promoting some other person to get ready to run, and Jaxson Dart was there. So Abdul Carter's like, well, what the hell? Here's the thing, and look, everybody has a job that they work at, everybody within that job, you crossed him out, he's done.
Yeah.
He's a Trump supporter. You're done with
done.
him. Look, everybody has jobs, and nobody at your job. Let me take that back. Nobody has a job where everybody's on the same page, religiously, politically,
I'm all about
philosophically.
Diversity.
Yeah. And
everybody's diverse.
And in a football locker room, I imagine it's even that small. What they call a microcosm.
Yeah.
That's definitely microcosm.
It's okay. We like differences.
So my thing is, if I'm a Giant, and they said the beef is squash, he talked to Jaxson like a man, blah, 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 blah. But don't leave in your tweet. Y'all could kill all your narratives. You started by putting this shit out there in the tweet. That's my issue with Abdul Carter. If you had an issue with him doing that, go talk to that man. You tweeted the shit. You made it national attention, and then wonder why we start speculating.
Well, first of all, if I go do something on my own time, I don't wear a Giants jersey, a Giants hat, Giants cleats.
My business.
It's my business. And you come talk to me about what I did on my own time, you're going to get the business.
As long as I show up on game day and I perform, kiss my ass.
Exactly.
And I'm
you
not
can't
a Trump
tell
supporter,
me nothing.
but at the same time, I'm not going to ridicule that man for supporting who the hell he wants to support.
Yeah, but as a fan, I ain't going to buy your jersey.
No. I'm not putting no money in your pocket so you can donate it to his funds.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay?
Speaking of politics, here's some positive news coming out of Florida. Didn't see this happening, but here we are.
Okay.
Florida has signed the Bridgewater Act.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, the Bridgewater Act.
Okay.
It allows high school coaches to go into their own pockets and give players money for food, transportation, physical therapy, psychological therapy.
Their own pocket.
They can help out now, because back in the day, if a coach gave a kid money, all hell broke loose.
Right.
But now they like, yo, these kids are struggling, and the coaches going up their
school.
Right. I mean, it ain't for college. Them motherfuckers got millions of dollars. The players at college is giving coaches money. Shit.
You're asking me for money. Boy, you got NIL.
Speaking of people making big money, shouts out to Matt Stafford. Hey, what? Georgia boys.
What'd he get?
1 year, $55 million.
Yeah, we saw that.
So shouts out to him. They going for it. That means they going for it. They going for it this year.
Oh, yeah.
So be ready for that.
They stacking them up.
Other people get money. Jack Campbell, linebacker out of Detroit, got a 4-year extension worth $81 million.
Yep.
51.5 guaranteed. Detroit trying to go for it.
Wait a minute.
What you get?
Can I get
I just want to borrow $1.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of linebackers, Micah Parsons. It ain't looking no better. He's going to probably be out till mid-season, but it's not a terrible thing for the Packers because they actually have a pretty light schedule to kick things off, and thank God for them having that light schedule because,
Joe just comes up with all kind of excuses for certain people.
What excuses am I coming up with? They better win.
Green Bay was on the edge of just average them, okay?
They almost won the division last year. What you mean averaged them? Now, trust me, you know how I feel about Jordan Love. I'm not.
Yeah, Jordan Love. Is Jordan Love healthy?
Yeah, but does that matter? Healthy or not, he still could throw away a game. That son of a bitch.
No, that's not true. If healthy, Jordan Love is better than average. Okay. But their defense is not better than average if you got one of the key elements.
Now, why Parsons is out? Absolutely not. The defense, they gonna be hutting without him. Yeah. And after they lost more guys.
If your defense is always out there, your quarterback is not throwing the ball. Okay? So we know that.
All right. Here's how their season starts off this year. Talking about just the Packers here. And week 1, they will see. They gave me everybody. Yeah, I just wanted to see the Packers. But here we go. Team schedule. Thank you. They make you work a little extra harder, but I must admit the graphics.
Can everybody see that?
The graphics do look lovely. Not yet, they don't.
I'm glad you got that up there.
That's all right. So week 1,
because I was going to ask you a question.
They got the Vikings. They should be able to win that one without Micah Parsons. Hopefully, but you know what?
Are you serious?
So now you worried about Minnesota? Every time I let's talk about Minnesota, you be like,
Okay.
Now, Kyler Murray. Now they gonna wish they had Kyler Murray running.
I'm keeping score. Go ahead.
I'm not
because you talking about a light. Okay, go ahead.
Then they got the Jets. One? The Jets. What, you think they're gonna lose to the Jets? All right, we ain't seen. Then they got the Falcons.
Did the Denver Broncos almost lose to the Jets?
I don't know. Did they?
Yes, they did.
Almost. Why you always talking about almost games?
Okay. Already I got them 0-3.
Really? So you think Green Bay's going to lose to Minnesota, the Jets, and the Falcons just because they don't have Micah Parsons?
I give them 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Let me guess.
3 games.
Okay. They are on the road those first 2 games, so anything can happen. Week 4, they got to go to Tampa.
Week 4? Okay, so
they might get Micah back by week 5 when they face the Bears.
1 and 3. Oh God!
But they're at home. That's the only thing that works in their favor.
It's not looking good for the. You talking about a light schedule starting out?
Look how it ends, though. I'd rather have them on the back end. You got to see the Cowboys in week 6.
So
you got to see the Lions, Carolina, the Patriots, the Vikings again, the Rams.
At the best,
the Bills.
The Packers are gonna start out 2 and 3. At the best,
2 and 3. Sticky noted. We're going to put this up on the board.
Put that up there. Us. Minnesota.
Malikah.
The Packers start out 2 and 3.
Packers 2 and 3 to start.
At the best.
All right. We're going to put this right up here. I should put it up here by Janet so it's never forgotten. Hey, baby. How you doing?
Yeah, don't get it mixed up.
She's looking right at me, too. She's looking right at me. I love you. All right, so Malikah's we're gonna put it right here with New Jack City. Yeah. All right. Malikah got Packers 2 and 3 to start. Don't know if y'all can see that behind my shoulder or not. Director's not pointed, telling me to move, and it don't matter because we ain't zooming in. All right. So that was that story. Yo, speaking of
no, what I was gonna ask you when you had those helmets up.
Oh, okay.
So I was listening to talk radio. This is outside, okay, because we like to do a little entertainment sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
They were like, what were some of the coolest helmets in professional football? So they
just
were naming it can be throwback helmets too. They never mentioned my helmet that I like the most out of all the helmets.
And the NFL, are we talking just
NFL? Yeah, because
NFL?
you had the helmets up when you was looking at the different teams. To me, the best helmet ever is the Seattle Seahawks. They have the best helmet.
Okay.
They do. Out of all the helmets, I
don't think there's a flyer helmet than the gold helmet with that red circle with the San Fran in the middle of it inside. That gold.
And then maybe the Rams.
Really? Never been. I thought the Rams kind of had a boring helmet. The Raiders silver's always fire. The Eagles is dope. So
yeah, but I just think the Seattle Seahawks is so fire.
All right, well, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Another football news. Joe Shane, the guy calling the shots in New York, the guy for the Giants, the guy who let Saquon get away so he can keep Daniel Jones.
The one we were talking about.
And then Daniel Jones gets out. Well, they extended this fool with a multi-year deal. He's been there since 2022. They've only had one winning record, and that was the last year that Daniel Jones took them to the playoffs and got past Minnesota and lost in the second round. And then he lost Saquon the year after that. Why would you get this guy an extension? Because the New York Giants do what New York
you
Giants
don't want me to answer
keep
that.
doing. Holla at me. Tell me something, please, because I don't understand.
It's the same reason why Kirk Cousins got $180 million.
You know what? There is a story being told right now. Marshall Faulk was speaking on
what did he say?
He's talking about how black coaches have to go through what they go through and prove that they are worthy by starting off at very, very small schools and whatever to get a job. He goes, but it's funny. He goes, you got a guy like J.J. Redick who can just walk on with no coaching experience and be the head coach of the Lakers.
Yeah.
He said, or you got a guy like
but J.J. Redick is a
he's proven, but before that, what had he done?
He's a beast of a player. Yeah, but
he was never an all-star. He was a role player.
No, I'm talking about in college.
Oh, in college he was that guy.
Yeah, he was.
But all the pros were beasts in college.
Yeah,
that's how they got there. But then he brought up in football. He said, "How's a guy like Kirk Cousins, who has no executive,
no championships?
Not Kirk Cousins. I'm sorry. Your MVP, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
This guy has done nothing with an organization.
Nothing
he slides in as a president of operations, just like that. He says it's different out there for us. Why?
It's different.
But why? So we know why. But I thought that was dope that Marshall Faulk brought that up. So
wow, did he get his hand slapped?
Not yet, but he's not. He doesn't work for the NFL, so they can kiss his ass.
Yes.
All right. In other news, staying with the Giants, Malik Neighbors. I don't think he's gonna be back like we thought he was in Week 1. Yeah. On top of the surgery, he's had another additional surgery to the same knee to remove some scar tissue issues.
Right. Wow.
So that's what's going on there.
Something unexpected.
For news I don't understand, for the love of me, Deshaun Watson apparently is looking like he's going to be ahead of Shador and looking to be the starter in week 1.
When is the last time he held the ball? I mean,
well, if you had some balls, I would have jokes.
No,
for you.
I said held a ball.
Yes, I don't have no jokes for you there. We're good. We'll keep it going.
Right.
I was ready to launch.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but
That's
held a ball.
That would have been the 20. Where we at? 26. So
Yeah,
that's
26.
25, 26, 24. So the 23, 24 season.
Okay, so before all the massages.
But all we know is this. In all the years he was at Cleveland with that $230 million contract, he only played 19 games.
He played 19?
I didn't think he played that many.
I didn't either.
He played 19 games.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to get.
Is he healthy?
He's 30 years old. He's healthy right now, apparently.
Whew.
But you're coming off of what, 2 ACL surgeries?
What about mentally?
And you're 30 years old?
Is he mentally prepared?
Apparently he is. I mean, they say he's looking good. And right now, he's getting the nod over Shador. If I'm them, I'm going into war with Shador because this is the last year of his contract, and we know he's not going to come back to Cleveland.
I understand that, but let's say this.
Okay, what you want to say?
They kept him on the team. They have, I don't know if they, I mean, what's the strategy? I mean, like, have they worked out with him? Has he been part of the workouts?
Who, Deshaun?
Yeah,
he's been there. He's been in the camp.
He's been there. He's been at camp. Okay.
He's been at training camp in the OTAs. And that's
you invested $230 million into a man who liked massages. So why not give him a chance? I love Shador.
He's going to get that chance because of the money.
Why not? Yeah,
alone.
Exactly.
The money alone.
Because
we're not going to just leave $230 million on the bench.
Not on the bench.
And we're not trading him because of the penalties too hit. So you might as well let him run. But
let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to Deshaun through Game 6. Let's do some goalposts, okay? You get through Game 6, and we're 4-2. We keep on with him.
Yeah, I agree. If he's winning, you kind of let him keep running.
Shador still needs to learn.
I'm not mad at getting him another year.
I don't want to see the kid busted up and pride and all the ego and all that stuff, self-esteem diminished. Let's let this guy, with the experience, do his last year there.
I already told you, I'm starting to.
I can see that. I'm Team Shador.
I've hung in there with the Browns and they bull for so many years, and I don't make excuses for them. I just call it what I see it. But wait, what the hell did you just say?
I said they suck.
I don't sit up here and say your Falcons suck.
Yes, you do.
I don't never.
All the time.
You find one video I say they suck.
I will.
Find me
because
one video.
No, you have actually said that any of my teams suck.
Find it.
You don't respect my team.
I'm not asking for a bunch. I need 3. You find me one example.
Okay, I'm gonna find you one. I'm gonna go back through all of them.
Please do.
Because you have said that they suck.
I ain't never called your team. Told you your team suck.
You know they suck.
Nope. My Browns.
Yes.
The management sucks. The executive sucks. The team
we ain't gonna talk about what's his name, Myles Garrett. We ain't gonna talk
we know that boy don't suck.
That boy don't suck.
Shit. The Hulk.
Right.
That's the Hulk.
All right.
All right. Let's talk about some other games coming up in the NFL season that we are looking forward to checking out, at least for right now, because they look good on paper. Mm-hmm. We talked about Baltimore coming to Atlanta.
Yep.
We did cover that one.
San Francisco.
What? We're not talking about all the teams coming to Atlanta. I was talking about that specific game. This kid here. All right. Did we talk about New England? Yeah. I think that was the last games we talked about last week. Was New England going to Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Rams at Philly in week 4. Ooh. Yeah, because I think that's what we got to
AJ Brown.
That's where we was at last time. All right, so let's pick up in week 5. 49ers at Seattle. It's about anytime you get a division matchup in that division besides Arizona, it's a must watch. That one's gonna be just as interesting. Let's talk about your team, Baltimore at Seattle. You like Baltimore nowadays. I saw Lamar Jackson on an episode of Raising Canaan.
Did you really?
Yeah, I just now went back and watched the last season of Raising Canaan.
Yeah.
And at first I saw him, I was like Lamar Jackson. And then they went and did another little scene.
How did he sound like?
They gave him minimum lines.
Oh, okay.
Because he's supposed to be in New York and they in Philly. I mean, he's from Florida, but they're supposed to be in New York, so they couldn't give him too many lines, and he couldn't do nothing about that country ass accent.
Right.
So,
okay.
But
he talks much better than he speaks much better than when he first.
Brother
came
might
in.
be taking some classes. I ain't mad at him.
I'm sure he did.
He should. He need to be a spokesman for a lot of products. How many products does Lamar Jackson do? I'm sure he has Gatorade.
I haven't seen any. He didn't speak in it. He just raised up the bottle.
He needs to be and that's probably, see, this is what I wish corporate America, like the people who make decisions out on the West Coast and up north, y'all got to start fooling with these brothers from the South. Y'all root for them. Y'all know they dominate. Just because they have a different dialect, a different accent, y'all think they're not stupid. They're not ignorant. They just sound country. It's okay. Put them in your spots, because guess what? There's a lot of country folk walking around here that would like to support other country folks. So go ahead and sign some. Let them do what they do.
Exactly.
Man.
But you were talking about them.
Baltimore at Atlanta.
Yeah, Baltimore and Atlanta.
Are you looking forward to that one? You weren't looking forward to Pittsburgh
I
at
very
Atlanta.
much am looking for any team of that caliber to come to Atlanta, because Atlanta would come out support.
Oh yeah,
They will come out support.
Oh,
yes,
be in the
they
building.
love Lamar, but we're not gonna.
Root
we're gonna.
for him.
Yeah, hell no. We're not rooting for Lamar. We want Atlanta to win.
It's like the energy back when Mike used to come down here and play against the Hawks. Everybody wanted to see Mike. Y'all was rooting for y'all Hawks, but y'all wanted to see Mike.
Tear that tongue out. Like that. Nobody cares about.
Nobody cares. Just stop it. Everybody cared. That's why every kid. See, you're not a guy. You're not a boy. You don't know what it's like growing up on the park and at the gym, and you're doing this. You're doing this with every shot. Everybody was doing that. All the guys was doing it. Yes.
Beat that sucker.
Anyway, which y'all could not do, as we know.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to seeing Baltimore come. All right,
that's week 5. Monday night, Bills at Rams. Woo! Josh Allen against Matt Stafford. Woo. On Monday Night Football.
What you think?
I think it's gonna be a hell of a game. I'm there for it.
Hey, is it gonna be a Seattle and Rams?
It's too
rematch?
early. I'm not making no predictions right now. I'm not making none. And then Bears at Green Bay will also be that same week, so that's gonna be worth watching. You know how that division war goes.
The Bears gonna beat the heck out of them.
All right, week 6, Seattle at Denver. 2 defenses that like to go at it. I want to check it out, so I'm excited about that one. Houston at Jacksonville. They're going to be battling for that top spot in the AFC South, so that's going to be a game. Then you get Chicago at Atlanta that week. That's the game you're talking about going to with some of the folks.
Yeah.
All right. Dallas at Green Bay. Hopefully Mike is back, and that'll be a big game. It'd be better if it was Micah going back to Dallas, but I'll watch it either way. Week 7, New England at Chicago on Thursday Night Football. New England might not even be all of that, but it's hard for me to believe that Vrabel ain't going to have that team ready to play. I think they'll still be number 2 in the division, which means they're going to be very competitive in the conference overall. 49ers at Atlanta. Now, that game, I will be looking at tickets, and I will be at that one in person. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to it. Got to see it.
We have to see about that.
Because last time 49ers came to Atlanta, it didn't go so well for San Fran. Week 7.
Week 7, okay.
Green Bay at Detroit, week 7. Another division fight in the NFC North.
Boy, they got an uphill battle. You talking about some light schedule.
You talking about Green Bay? That's week 7.
Yeah, it's
No,
still.
I said light in the early, not this part. After week 4, it gets serious. Kansas City at Seattle.
Okay.
Dallas at Philly. It's always a good game. Week 8, Baltimore at Buffalo. Lamar versus Josh.
Again.
Week 8.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The reckoning.
Now, this game is major because of the shit talking going on. ATL at Tampa Bay. Only because your man Baker put it out there with Stefanski. You remember? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
had that. Yeah.
So we're going to see if he can back up what he talk about. It's in Tampa Bay for week.
He can't.
Really?
No.
They beat him twice last year. You know this, right? Okay. And y'all got a new coach. You feel that confident in Stefanski?
Let me tell you what this defense going to do.
What they going to do to Tampa?
What we're going to do to them offenses.
Okay.
Put that D-Bird on them.
I didn't know where you was going with that. You said put that D with that.
The D-Bird.
D-Bird, okay. Kansas City's at Denver that same week. And then Monday Night Football, Chicago at Seattle.
I don't know who made these schedules, y'all, but I kind of did look at these schedules. Every week it's going to be...
It's a game.
Super game.
The only week that's like a end game is week 2. Jacksonville at Denver was the best game matchup I could see in week 2. I might be wrong, but...
Who are we playing week 2?
The Falcons will be playing, and I don't know how we got here to the Falcons. It don't matter. They weren't worthy being talked about right now. They play the Panthers.
Yeah. That's a
We'll see.
A throwaway week.
It'll matter later on in the season when we look back.
Absolutely.
Everyone taking that L. Week 9, Giants at Philly. That's always a big game, so we'll check that out. Tampa Bay's at Chicago. Then in Week 10, Kansas City's coming to Atlanta. Atlanta's getting all the squads this year.
We are getting all.
Everybody coming to Atlanta. Y'all got a tough schedule this season.
Yeah, we do.
Bills at Jets. We'll find out what the Jets are made of. 49ers at Dallas, taking it back to the classic rivalry games there. Week 11, nothing. I just put blah in the spot.
Really?
That'll be a game. That'll be a week that if somebody wanted me to go out and do something, that'd be the week to try and get me out the house because I'm not married to any of those games. I mean, I'm always going to watch Cleveland. So, yeah, that's that. But for the rest of y'all, nothing. Week 12, Green Bay at the Rams. Chicago at Detroit. Philly at Dallas again. Kansas City at Buffalo, Sunday Night Football.
It's going to be a good one.
And Seattle at the 49ers. And then week 13, we're almost done, y'all. Week 13, Kansas City at the Rams. Detroit at Atlanta, just to see where Atlanta stands. They're going to be taking on a team that likes to bite kneecaps. San Francisco at the Giants. Bills at New England. And that'll probably be the final game to decide who wins the division at that point. And then Dallas at Seattle. Week 14, Rams at 49ers. We're going to talk about the AFC West matchups. Those are all big. Bills at Green Bay. And that's all I got for week 14.
Okay.
So
yeah, we can finish up next week. But, yeah, it's exciting. Some of those I would put an asterisk by because last year they're going to have to come from probably, worst to first. Or, you know what I'm saying? Baltimore didn't make the playoffs. Kansas City didn't make the playoffs.
Right.
Have they put the personnel, because name don't get you nowhere. Have they put the personnel in place, the proper people in place to make a difference this year that, and fill those slots?
I think they have. And Kansas City, they needed help with that line. They needed help on defense. I don't like they lost their 2 starting corners.
Yeah.
You only normally see that happen in college when the 2 corners graduate at the same time. But in the NFL, to lose 2 of your starting corners in the same offseason. Yeah. I know they addressed it in the draft, but
yeah, we'll see. Because there's some learning curves and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting how these teams made their adjustments. These super elite teams have made their adjustments. So.
All right, real quick, let's hit the world of Major League Baseball. We got some standings for you real quick, and then we're not going to spend a lot of time on the baseball standings because I want to have a short discussion while we have a little bit of time about the NCAA and their whole expansion conversation that they're having out there. So,
okay.
All right, so I know your peoples reside in the National League. You got that? Oh, no, of course you don't over there. Okay, let's get the graphic up.
Put the graphic up,
got the graphic up, and what you got? Go ahead, Malikah, give me the National League, please.
Oh, okay. Of course, let's start off with the Bravos, guys, okay? Now, the Bravos have gone into a minor slump. We actually got swept by the Nationals, and I watched that. So we're talking about a 500 team. They're at 27-27 right now, and our pitching could not.
You're supposed to be giving the standings. This is not the Braves segment.
Okay.
National League segment.
So it's 36-18. The Bravos are leading the Eastern Division. With Washington Nationals in the second. Philadelphia Phillies 26-27.
26 sounded good.
26.
That's what you said.
Miami Marlins at 25-29.
If they hit the 500, we ain't talking about
the Mets.
Let's go
22-32. Let's go to let's do that.
Yeah, if you're not over 500, you're not worthy of being talked about.
The Milwaukee Brewers. I know that they did lose maybe 2 out of 3.
In a series?
Yeah, in a series just recently, but they are still in first.
They've been knocking on the door for the last
I love baseball, y'all. But anyway, St. Louis Cardinals are in second, 29-23. The Cubbies, which I know the Braves dropped a couple of games to, 29-25. The Reds, 28-25, and 28-26 are the Pittsburgh Pirates, finalizing that up. And that division is very, very competitive.
That whole division.
Yeah.
Man.
The Dodgers. You said something about Ohtani. Has he finally hit a home run?
He did. He hit a home run before he went out. I think he had a home run before he threw his first pitch.
Okay.
So he's back.
He's back.
Well, I don't know if he's back. I need to see it consistently. But Ohtani is.
But we're watching. We're watching Ohtani.
Yeah.
Okay, the Dodgers look real good, guys. They're at 33-20. The Padres, I know they just had a recent series, 31-21. Arizona Diamondbacks 29-24.
They've came up because the last time we did this, they were not being mentioned. They were under 500, so they've turned it up over the last week.
The San Francisco is trying to stay competitive.
Nah, they're 10 games under.
Colorado Rockies, they're both in the basement. Okay.
Yeah.
Over to the
Let me show you how
American
to do this.
League.
Let me show you how to do this.
Show me.
Talk about
show me,
winners.
Coach.
So we're going to start
Show
with.
me, Coach.
Okay. So I guess we're going to talk about the NCAA next week, but we're going to get with this last bit of baseball standings before we get here. American League. The Tampa Bay Rays are on top of the whole American League at 34-17, but more importantly, they're top of the East Division. The New York Yankees are 32-22. They are second in the division. And let's jump over to the Central, where my Guardians are holding it down at number one. Cleveland is 32-23. You got dang right. And then the Chicago White Sox, who I've only seen good maybe 3 times in my life.
They do anything.
They're 27-26, so just a little over 500, but there's a lot of season left. Then we jump down to the West, where the Athletics led the Athletics of Oakland are ahead 27 or 27 to 26.
Uncommon for them to be anywhere.
Normally, normally
it's Houston.
It's normally Houston. Houston, the Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers.
But this year it's Athletics and the Mariners. The Mariners are back up there, but they're actually 25-29, so they're not going to be talked about. So you get one team from the West being the Athletics. You get the Guardians and the White Sox. You get the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees representing up top. Leaders. And right now the Blue Jays are down, so that's good because the Blue Jays gave us some problems last year. Us meaning the Yankees.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's your baseball talk. That's your sports talk. We're done. Next week, we are going to stop and we're going to talk about this expansion that the NCAA wants to do with 24 teams.
Yeah. And I also want to talk about Kifflin. They're going to penalize. Yeah,
Lane Kifflin.
They want to penalize him. And they dragging your boy through the street again.
Who that?
Dion.
We talking about it next week then.
Yep, they mad
at
him.
All right, y'all. With that being said, you can also check us out on Facebook under Joe's Real Sports Fans.
I've been checking it out.
Yeah, our topics are in there. So if you got a sports topic you come across, you share it in the group and everybody on it.
Yeah.
And y'all can also make sure y'all email us if y'all want to be part of the show. Y'all want to get on these topics. Y'all got something y'all ain't hear y'all talk about blah, blah, blah. Email us right here.
Yeah.
JNM Sports.
Talk all that smack. Let's talk that smack.
.com. That's right. JNM Sports Talk Weekly at gmail.com. We're here for. We want to hear from you. So reach out and touch us.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch her. But anyway, that's all we got for you. We're on IG. We're on the Facebook. We're on the TikTok. We don't mess with the Twitter. We don't, or the X as they call it.
The X.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Anyway.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. Like, share, subscribe,
Always.
and all that good stuff. And we'll see you next week. And when y'all see our post online, share those too. See our stories, post, share those too. We appreciate you. Again, it's all a mission to get Neil Long, but it starts with the popularity first, which means I need them clicks. So help a brother meet Neil Long. That's your job. All right. Sister Shakur, you took it to that. You made me proud. Good show. Increase the peace. Squash the beef. Keep guy life. We'll see you when we see you. Holla.